Hi and welcome to my channel. So as an immigrant in the UK, you cannot afford to be worse off in this country than you were back home in your own country. And that is why I'm going to tell you three evidence-based strategies that you need to do immediately in order for you to work less, earn a lot more money, and get to live your best life in the UK. So if you're interested in this, which you should be, by the way, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I am interested to know more, and I'll send all the details your way. And please, you must know somebody in the UK who would benefit from this information or out of the UK wanting to relocate to this absolutely beautiful, amazing country. Because if you don't know how to maximize the opportunities that this country has to offer, let me tell you something, you're going to end up being worse off. And when the government and everybody's talking about all these ridiculous changes, you're just going to sit there, sipping something really cool. I don't want to call the name, but you know what I'm talking about. And just thinking, look, it was worth it for me coming to this country. So it's got to be worth it than being where you're from. Otherwise, you're going to live in regret. And when I say regret, you will be regretting every day while you're here. And it is just not worth it. So leave a comment in the comment section and tell me, in which country are you from? So the name of your country in the comment section, I would love to know. First things first, what should you do? Focus on your career progression. Now, why am I very interested in this and talking about career progression? Evidence shows that people who progress to the top of their careers are more likely to quit the job sooner, because if you earn a lot of money, it's easier to quit than if you earn little money. When you earn less, which means you haven't progressed, you're going to have to keep working because you're not earning enough. This is something that people don't understand. Now, when I relocated to the UK, by the way, 14 years ago, my first day in a care home, I worked with a lady who had 31 years of experience in that care home. She was earning £17,000 a year, working 40 hours a week. That was my first day in the home, first job in the UK. I was earning £16,000 working the same 40 hours, which means she had 31 years of experience and she was only earning £1,000 per year more than me. That taught me a lesson that day, and it said to me, Melvis, if you're going to be in this country, you must progress in your career because you don't want to end up like this lady. This is powerful, and many of us have to learn and implement from the things we're seeing around us rather than sit back, moan, complain, and do nothing. It does not work. Career progression is key because it helps you to earn a lot of money so you can quit early and soon. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, Melvis, but how do I progress in my career? Really, what are you on about? Let me tell you something. There are many opportunities in the UK, and it is those opportunities that bring us here in the first place. But when we get to this country, we forget the reasons we got here in the first place. I came to the UK personally. I'm quite open about it because of career progression. I wanted to progress to the top of nursing, which is what I've done. I started as a carer. I'm now a qualified advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. And I gave myself 10 years in nursing, and I said I'm going to quit nursing within 10 years, and I have to progress to the top of the journey. And what this means is when you're choosing a career, you have to choose a career path that has progression opportunities and guarantees. Don't choose a career path because it pays a lot, yet you're not able to progress to the top. Because if you're at the bottom of any career, you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be the one doing all the work. You're going to earn peanuts, and it is not worth it. I'm saying this openly because that is something that I do. And if you're not aware, I do have a free group on Telegram. I've dropped the link in the comment section below. It's free for you to join. You can chat, interact, ask questions, get updates in real time as they become available. So the name of the group is Nurse Melvis Career Coaching, and the link is in the comment section. Or simply head over to Telegram, type Nurse Melvis Career Coaching, the group will pop up and you can join that way. But I've even got something more enticing. I have a support group called the Work From Home Tribe, which leads to our point number 2. The second thing you should do is I started work from home jobs 8 years ago, side hustles, the best thing I ever did, because I currently earn about £15,000 every month from these work from home jobs. And let me tell you something, being in the UK is gold. It's not for the jobs that give us sponsorship, like all the carer jobs and nursing jobs and being a doctor. No, it is the other opportunities that you have access to that nobody will tell you about, but you need to dig and find to be able to get to them. When just being physically in this country, there are opportunities, global opportunities you have access to that if you were in a place like Africa, for example, you do not have access to those opportunities. But again, nobody's going to come to your door and say, hi, Melvis, these are the opportunities that are here. You're welcome to this country. It does not happen. And that is why I've got that work from home tribe. Many of you have registered. If you've not registered, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to make more money from home, and I will send you those details. And that is because I'm doing a live masterclass on Wednesday about how to get started earning extra money from home, side hustles, work from home jobs you can do from anywhere in the world, so that you're not doing extra shifts. Because when you look from my nursing journey, when you look at extra shifts, it is us that are doing extra shifts every day, night shifts, holidays, Christmas, we're the ones that are working. It's unacceptable that yes, there's a place and time for extra shifts, but be smart, be strategic again, so that when people are talking about all these changes, you just start there thinking, I mean, I've just earned £10,000 this week and I cannot be bothered. That's the place you need to be for this country to be worthwhile. Otherwise, I tell you, it's gonna be very stressful because many people are very stressed. But anyway, when you register, you have access to the links, the companies recruiting globally, all the opportunities I'm talking about. I put CV samples, cover letter samples, I put free courses because I know many people don't have experience in this. I've got 8 years of experience. I don't want you to go through the same challenges I went through to get started, just dabbling into anything. So I've put everything that you need. Those courses are free for you to do. They give you certificates that are recognized globally and will help you. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I deserve more money from home, because yes, you do. To leave your home country and be in another person's country, let me tell you something, it's a huge sacrifice. And I see myself being in this country as a massive sacrifice. And I mean, it shouldn't even be in the position where you're constantly being told, oh, immigrants this, immigrants that, immigrants this. I mean, not really. But start a work from home job today. It gives you time to be home. You don't have to travel. It helps with childcare so that you're less stressed. If you're a couple, it's also going to help with that couple relationship. So both of you are not as stressed, which also reduces the chances of divorce, because once you're divorced, you know what I mean? All the stress is because of financial pressures. That is a reality of it. It's not because somebody has come to the UK and become a new person or the character has changed. No, it is stress because of money. Yes, people are earning too little for the bills and expenses that they have, which leads to stress in the couple. And when you're stressed, yes, it's going to lead to other things. So you need to do your normal job that you've got, start a side hustle, a work from home job, and then over time, I can guarantee you legit that you will start making money from the work from home jobs and side hustles. You'll be making more from there than your main job if you stay consistent. Many people are not consistent, and that is the problem. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I will be consistent. And if you need one-to-one guidance, you're thinking, oh my God, Melvis, what side hustle can I start? What are these work from home jobs? How do I get into this? Because I am so ready. I can relate to what you're saying, because I know all of us are in this position. But you've watched video after video after video and there is zero implementation. Look, you don't make money by just watching videos and doing nothing. No, you actually have to sit down, look at the jobs, apply for the jobs, go through the recruitment process, get the job done, gain experience and exposure, double the process, and before you know it, you're going to be making big money. This is not rocket science. These are things that are practical, but they need work, effort, planning, and like intention. You've got to be intentional. And when it comes to career progression, you may be thinking, Melvis, I'm in this country, my manager is very unsupportive. How do I even progress? I don't even have money to pay my rent. Look, there are free courses in this country for you to progress. If you're in the UK, there is no reason you should be paying tuition fees in university to try to progress. Get your employers to pay for you, but you have to be smart, you need to be smooth, you need to be strategic with how you ask for what you want. These courses, there are many in the healthcare sector because of demand. You can become a nurse, and there are master's courses, PhDs, and all sorts. This is how I've got my 2 master's degrees in the UK without tuition fees. In fact, for my last master's degree, I was paid over £50,000 per year. I do my job excellently well as a nurse, and so when it comes to opportunities, I am open and I go where those opportunities are. So if you're interested in these free courses, you can become a nurse, doctor, pharmacist, occupational therapist, physiotherapist. You don't need a science background. They give visa sponsorship, and you don't even need to be in healthcare for you to apply. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to study for free in the UK, because you need career progression, you need a side hustle, you need a work from home job. You have to have all these 3. Then over time, whichever one is paying you more, you can begin to reduce. Like me, for example, now, actually going out and working as a nurse is the least income producing activity that I do. So I'm reducing all of that so that I am maximizing my time. I have the freedom to do what I want in my own, like, it is powerful. It's not just about money, it's the freedom. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I watched this video till the end, and contact me at Nurse Melvis Career Coaching so they can get that guidance, get advice, and share this with your loved ones